Welcome back, troglodytes, to Would You Rock or Not? Just as fair warning, this guitar does have a naked lady on it, so don't watch this episode if you don't want to see such images. Alright, so today's guitar is the ESP LTD Devil Girl. This guitar gets sent to me on a daily basis, so I figured I would go ahead and cover it. So this guitar was introduced in the very early 2000s, around 2002-2003, by ESP's more affordable brand LTD. This guitar was a limited edition of 100. It features a composite body, which if you don't know what that means, it's basically like carbon fiber, so this isn't actually a real wood guitar. This is a trend that's been kind of getting more popular. A lot of acoustics are built this way, and some of the pros to a composite body versus a real wood is you don't have to worry about the guitar warping and getting damaged over time. It's a little bit more sturdy than a traditional guitar, but real wood versus composite, that's a whole different video. The pickup choice for this guitar is an EMG HZ, which is their passive pickup, so you don't need a battery for this one, and it's the H4 humbucker model. As far as controls go, you only have a single volume, so if you like a tone control, you don't have that on this guitar. And then it is a string-through model from the back with a tune-o-matic bridge. These are built with a 22 fret maple neck, and the rosewood fretboard has a devil tail inlays with flames. So now that we've got our mind wrapped around what exactly this guitar is, let's go ahead and look at the design of this. First off, yes, this lady is naked, but look at the detailing on this composite body. I really like that they went into the detail of the bat wings. You can see that they're a little bit more rigid, whereas the body of the woman is more smooth. The face of the headstock is not what your standard LTD looks like. I do like this new logo that they designed for this guitar. It's kind of also demonic in itself. However, once you get to the back of the guitar, all the detail seems to have been lost, except for right here on this wing. So personally, no, I'm not a huge fan of this guitar. It doesn't have the type of pickup I would normally want, and I feel like while this is a very cool guitar in its design and thought, I feel that they didn't go the extra mile to make it super fancy. Because ESP as a company, they can do just about anything you want through their custom shop. You want a purple Telecaster? Sure, we can do that. Grim Reaper Flying V? Yeah, we got 3 of those in stock. Sword guitar? Sure, we've got the templates right here for it. How about a statue of an angel woman that has the strings running through her body, which means you can pick only right here and play behind her? Yep, we can do that too. ESP's Custom Shop definitely has the coolest custom guitars. And since I knew about those, I know they cheaped out on these guitars. Now these things aren't cheap. This seller wants $3,000. There's a few other ones on the market currently, anywhere from $2,000 and up. Now while researching this guitar for this episode, I could have swore there was an official ESP version of this guitar, but I did find one of the prototypes to this limited edition run. And this guitar made me happy. As you can see, the details were stripped from this run of guitars because it was initially meant to look like this. Here's a guitar I can get behind because you also have artwork on it. No more boring red face, red hair. You now have the eyes, the lips, the hair all colored, which makes this look even more exotic. You can even take a look at the detail on the wings. You can tell that the painting is different, and the woman's legs, you can now see that she kind of has like a stocking on. I do wish they would have went with some blue shoes though. Now the headstock on this prototype looks more traditional from what I've seen of LTD, so you lost a little bit of specialness there. But I think the rest of this guitar, it just has what the run of 100 was missing. Another difference that this prototype has is this. They did a little bit more detail on the back. Again, it's not as detailed as on the front, but this is what makes me happy to see, that the hair was at least colored on the back as well. And if you zoom in here on the shoe area, they did make that a slightly darker color. This version of the guitar had an unpainted neck, which I think I would ultimately prefer, and they had an ESP neck plate on it. Now, unfortunately, there are no good recordings of somebody ever playing this guitar on YouTube. The only two there are from 9 years ago, and the recording is terrible, but here's a clip from this guy's video anyways. The only question left, would you rock the LTD Devil Girl guitar or not? Leave your answer down in the comment section below, and regardless of how you feel about this guitar, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow on the next episode. Take care.